Hi everyone, it's Cindy from Cindy M's Crochet Corner. Today I want to start making a few items for a spa day pack. This is the first item. It's going to be a face cloth. It's 2 parts and we're going to join them together with a little chain that you can do as like a hanger, that sort of thing. So this is the first part of it. We're going to make a few other things as well, so stay tuned for that. But I'm using 100% cotton and I'm using a 10 ply, so it works up quite fast. And I've got my 4.25 hook, seems to work well with this. You can do it with a larger, smaller hook depending on how tight you want this to be. But you can see there's a lovely pattern in that. So we're using a front post and just double crochet all round with a magic ring to start with. So we'll do this first and work through a few other things. I want to make like a soap holder as well and things like that. So let's do this little face cloth first and we'll go from there. So grab your bits and pieces that you need. I'm probably going to use a smaller hook just to darn in, or a darning needle. We'll see how we go later on. And these little things here I'll put into the next product, which is going to be a pouch, so you can use it for soap, or you can use it for little products like that when you're going away. Alright, let's get started. So the first thing we want to do is a magic ring. So just hold on to the string there and cross over, pull over to the back, loop it through and twist, pinch it, pull it closed a little bit if you like. And then I just do 2 chain straight up, and that just kind of locks it in place, and just pull it to where you're comfortable. So in the magic ring we're going to do 10 double crochet all into the magic ring. And just pull it around, get comfortable, make sure you take the tension off and keep working around. This cotton's beautiful, it's nice and clean, it feels nice, and cotton's obviously the best when it comes to using these sorts of things that you need to wash over and over. So just pulling that tight. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we don't include the first 2 chain, so definitely 10 double crochet all into the magic ring. Pull it around. So I think we've got 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pop one out, then we'll do a slip stitch to close it up, right up to the top there of the chain. Just a slip stitch, and we'll close it together, pull it tight, and that's the start. So the next round is going to be front post and double crochet. So you go around the entire post of the last double crochet, pull that around. Now we need to increase this row, so we're going to go around in between as well. So we'll do 1 in between and 1 front post. Now you can do this 2 ways if you like. It's easy to go in between the 2 stitches and then around the front post, but there is another way as well if you wanted to. Instead of going in between the next, you can go to the top stitch there if you wanted to. It's up to you. In between's just as easy and it's just as effective. We'll go into the top stitch on the next row, but for now just go in between. So front post, double crochet, and then just in between double crochet, and we're going to go all the way around, and you should end up with 20 in the end. So front post and in between. So always go 1 over to the left and just move your work around till you find that spot. Front post. So every single stitch has a front post and an in-between double crochet. Alright, and that's how it should look. It should start giving you a nice texture. I'll keep going and I'll join you for the next row. So I'm just coming back around and we do a slip stitch just into that one there, just below that front post. There's a little spot there you can do a slip stitch. And that's your first row, and it should look like that on the back as well. And you should have 20 double crochets front and in between. So on the second row we're going to go around that front post again. We do our double crochet, and then we do it'll be tucked in the back behind there, just a double crochet up the top there, one double crochet, and into the next stitch there we do 2 double crochet, so we're increasing this row. So 2 in there, and then we do a front post, and we do that all the way around. So into there, just a front post, and we repeat that the whole way around. All right, so 2, 1 there, 2 in the next, and then a front post. So 1 in there, 2 in there, front post, 1 in there, 2 in there, front post, and that just increases the size as we go along. And then we do 1, 2 and 2 on the next row, and that's probably big enough. You don't need it any bigger than that. So I'll keep working around this one here. We'll just do the 1 double, and then we do the 2 into there, 2 into the one spot, that's your increase, and then back to a front post. So that's your front post there. So go around the front post, you can see them, they stand out, and then it's tucked in behind there, so make sure you go in there as well, and then 2 increase, and then back around the front post. So you should be able to see your front post. Just have a look, you can see it's every second one, so go around the front post there, and you want to keep that going. That gives it a nice seam. So I'll keep going around, you keep going around, and I'll meet you for the next row. So coming around on the next row, we're just going to do our slip stitch again in there, and then we're going to do the same thing again, except we're going to do a double increase. So around the front post, do your double, and then there's one tucked in just behind that post, do 1 double crochet into the top stitch, into the next one is a increase, so do 2 double crochet, and there's another space, do another 2 double crochet in there, and that gives you second increase, and you'll see your front post. So pop around the front post again and do your double crochet, and just do that all the way around. Have a look, make sure you get in between 2, increase, and another increase. So you should have 5 double crochets in between the posts. You can see your front post, pop it round, double crochet, and you want to go all the way around back to the start. That's when I've made out another type of material. You've got like a pocket with your little strap, and you can pop your hand in, and you can just put a bit of soap on there and just rub your face with that. It's really cool. But you want to use cotton, that's the main thing. So I have one, I've done one already, and on this second one we'll add the little strap, the little chain strap. So just keep doing the same thing. in each little wedge basically. So it should be 5, so 2 increases in one. So 2 in there and 2 in the next stitch, and that just increases the size, the overall size. And meet you around the other side. Go around your front post. Should be 5. Front post. I'll keep going, and I'll meet you around the other side. So for this row, we do a slip stitch to join your work, and this is the last. You can see your front post, you can see your 5 front post, and that's a nice size. Should be big enough to put the 2 together. So we want to do the handle, so I'm going to chain 15 here. You can chain as much as you want or as little depending on where you want to hang this, but I think 15 chains probably enough. And then just do a slip stitch right next to that other chain space there. Slip stitch should be enough. And that's the handle that I have. So we want to put 2 together now, and you want to have the insides facing. Make sure you get your little scallops to match up. So you can, there's sort of like a scallop you can see. So try to marry them up as much as you can all the way around. And we're going to do a single crochet all the way through. Make sure you get both front and back. Do 3 chain and a single crochet into that same space. And then skip a stitch into the next, do a single, make sure you get through all those 4, the 2 V's there. Pull through. That's a single crochet with 3 chain. Back into the same space, do your single crochet, and that locks it in place. Skip 1, back in again, front and back, single crochet, 3 chain. Back into the same space, do your single crochet. Do that all the way around, it just gives you that pretty scalloped edge. So I'm just going to keep going around, make sure you marry up your scallops. So into the second space, back and front, single crochet, 3 chain. Back into the same space. Three chain, back into the same space, and you're just going to do that. We'll do it to about halfway, I think, and then we might look at leaving a section open so you can put your hand in there. Now you can go all the way around and not have a pocket if you don't want, but I think it's a good idea to leave it open just so you can get your hand in there. So we'll just go around at least 3/4 of the way, and just keep doing it until you got it where you feel you can pop your hand in and it's secure around your hand. So I'll go around a bit further, and then we'll probably do the little picket edge on the front face and finish it up that way. You can do the back as well if you want, but I think the front's enough. So I've just come far enough to where I'm happy I can place my hand and it's secure. So that's holding on quite nicely, so I'm happy with that. It will probably stretch it just a tad, so maybe we'll just do but that's pretty good. So we'll do every second one on the side, the front side, just to finish this off. So second space, single, 3, chain, single. Keep going around the front face till you get to your little hanger there. Three chain into the same space. Just keep going. So remember to skip your stitch. Single crochet, 3 chain, single crochet. Alright, so the next thing we're going to make after this is a little soap bag. It's really cute. And they'll all be with the same cotton, the 10 ply, and it should work up pretty quickly. So you have one little space there, just do a slip stitch, finish it off, pull through again, and then you can just cut your yarn. And we'll feed that end in, pop it in once we darn it up, and there you have your little face cloth. So you should have the outside facing, and then you can pop your hand in, and these are rewashable, so make as many of these as you like. You can use them over and again, especially for removing your makeup. Being cotton, it's beautiful. And then you've got your little scallop edge, it's quite cute, something to hang. Remember, you can make that hanger longer if you want to. But that's one little face cloth, and then we're going to make this bag next. But I'll make it in the same cotton. I want to keep the set together, so we'll do the 3 half double crochet in the baubles with your little drawstring, which is really cute. Okay, so stay with me on this little project doing the spa day. There'll be 4 different items, but I hope you like this project. Please like and subscribe, and I will definitely see you on the next. Until then, stay safe and have a fantastic day.